Hi there, that's right, Nick Dutch back on the camera yet again. We've got a rather serious inquiry today. Obviously I'm going to do my traditional tarot reading service here. We've got one particular YouTube user who has a very good friend. They've been friends for 3 years, and all of a sudden the friend has just completely lost contact. The inquirer is asking whether this is going to work itself out, basically. So I'll have a quick look and see what's coming through here. Now, before I tell you what the reading says, I'll tell you what my intuition says, and then we'll see whether any of that is corroborated with the reading itself, and then essentially it'll be up to you to make up your own mind. My impression is that your friend has interpreted or misinterpreted some of your behavior in a way which has changed the whole dynamic of the friendship. This could be because you've been under stress and you've started creating problems in your friendship without meaning to. Or it could be because your friend is going through problems and is therefore misinterpreting and reinterpreting what's been happening in your life. Also, there is a possibility of a change of life paths and different levels and varieties of growth. I mean, being grown up is not a black and white thing. It's not a question of you are grown up or you're not grown up. It's more a question of numerous different directions in which people could go. Okay, so there's lots of reasons why you could be going through this split up at the moment. My intuition would also say that it would be worthwhile leaving this individual for the moment. I can understand that you're hurt. I can understand that a lot. But what I would do is try and see this in a certain level of perspective and realize that there's something serious going on in the connection between the two of you that's having a direct impact upon your ability to make this friendship really work. But we'll see what the reading says as well, okay? And yes, whilst I've been talking, I have been shuffling thoroughly to make sure we get a nice randomized reading. Okay, right, well, according to the reading, she thinks she's on an even keel, but is in fact a bit of a bitter and resentful individual. So whether she's interpreted something or misinterpreted something, you know, there's something going on with the way in which she's seeing you. And it does seem to be a problem that she's got, probably a deep-rooted problem that goes back a long period of time. But that problem is with her right now, and therefore she's going through this period of resentment and bitterness. But the other thing that I'm seeing here within the reading is that you yourself have gone through tons of change recently. And I don't think she can cope with it. I think that your friend has got some serious issues. But she's also seen you change. Now, you said in your email to me, in your private message on YouTube, that you were almost like sisters. Was there, earlier on in your friendship, and this is a question you need to ask yourself, okay, was there a position whereby your friend had more control over you than you had control over her? Or maybe it was the other way around. That dynamic has been upset somehow. I think you've been thinking more for yourself and she finds that difficult. And I think that she believes good things about herself but is going through some kind of stress. And yes, you mentioned in your private message something about her being in a bit of a fantasy world. Okay. Well, the whole energy between you is that of ignoring the facts. Trying to be happy but ignoring the facts. So there's all kinds of deep levels going on here that the reading is not telling me, and that both of you are not picking up on. Alright? Okay, however, there is a bit of a change in the future. Now, I personally would recommend leave this person until they've changed and you've changed as well. And we've got something corroborating that in the reading as well. In your long-term future, a sense of moving from the old to the new in the Lover's card. The Lover's card doesn't just mean romantic love, it means moving from one state of living to another. But on the run-up to that, we do have signs of a level of satisfaction, but that's coming a few months down the line. It's not here and now. But in the short term, it's more a question of knowing that there is some changes that need to be put into effect, but not going there. And I feel that maybe not going there is actually a good thing. Maybe not covering some things is actually the right thing to do. The Fool card speaks about ignoring some things which are hard. Sometimes. And I think that's what you need to do in the short-term future. Let her go for a while. Let her sort herself out. Let her calm down. And you yourself can go through the process of getting perspective as well. Then essentially long-term things could be okay. In theory. Okay, well, as is traditional, if you have not requested this reading, but you'd like to have one, send me a private message through YouTube and I'll be happy to add you to the rota. And actually, if you need me again, you know where I am. Alright? Don't forget to subscribe, rate, comment, favorite this reading, share it on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, and all the rest of that. And I look forward to doing another reading for you shortly. In good fortune, God and or Goddess, and on none of the above bless, Nick Dutch, signing out for now.